So I'm here with Denny Blair again.
Hey guys, what is up?
What is up? What is up? It's freezing out. That's what's up. We're at Woodlawn Cemetery where a lot of famous names are here. But we're gonna go to a gravesite of a woman who was born in the 1800s into slavery, ran away. Very interesting story. They got her marked as a famous grave, but she wasn't famous. And they gave her a nice tombstone, but you'd be surprised. And we're going to stop at a little more famous graves before we get down there. We're going to pass anyways. So, Denny, put it in gear. No. A couple weeks ago, we had 3 feet of snow. You couldn't even get in here. Finally, it's getting... You can pass in here. People are in here walking the dogs for whatever reason.
I'm just driving right there, right?
Yeah. Oh, no, we're going to go. I just want to show you some graves.
Where are we going?
Yeah, this way.
Oh, okay, right here.
People, I don't know why they walked it. Because you know why they're walking the dogs in here? No, go straight. Because they don't got to pick up the dog doo-doo. So everybody knows the Little Rascals, right?
Yeah.
And everybody should know Hal Roach. Then stop. You see his name all the time. We're not getting out because it is freezing, but he's buried right there on that one spot. So that's Hal Roach, Little Rascals, which I'm still watching today.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go down straight. Now this woman who we're gonna go see, well, she rough. You know when you're into slavery or in a death camp, the only thing you can do is escape, you know?
Yeah.
I don't blame runaway slaves for running away. In Elmira, New York, they had the Underground Railroad, but in the 1800s, if you're a runaway slave and you made it here, and I mean, to make it here from the south is like 2,000 miles. If you made it here, people didn't care. You know? People just didn't care. They weren't worried about runaway slaves. This is the old part right here.
Oh, that's the old part? This is the old part?
And plus, all the high society people in Elmira were members of the runaway slave underground. But, like I said, when he got here, there was no use to run away anymore.
Yeah.
So we're going to go to this woman's grave. And I think this is the first time it's been on video. And I'm going to show you. We had a prison war camp here in 1863 to 64. And we're going to show you that cemetery where she's buried. What a payback, you know. And we had a guy named Jones. Jones was a runaway slave. He came here. And he worked this way. He worked to bury all the soldiers. The same ones that put him in slavery, buried him. I'm telling you, it's great payback. So we're just gonna keep going straight.
Okay.
Now, for all you Mark Twain Huckleberry Finn fans, we're not gonna go up to the gravesite, but Mark Twain is buried right up on the hill. There he is. There's that monument right there.
Oh, yep.
Yep, that's Mark Twain. That's a whole family up there.
That's where
Mark Twain is. Yep, that's a whole family up there.
Samuel Clemens.
Yep. Freemason and Illuminati, obviously. Alright, so we're going to go straight, and we'll be there in a couple minutes. World War II vets are buried here. Oh, they got a burial going.
Which way am I going?
Yeah, you go this way. You just circle around.
Right.
She's right at the end where that shack is.
Oh, okay.
And I'm really going to have to read the description. They have a burial here. Oh, no, look. Oh, look out. Helter Skelter. Go ahead.
Crap.
This is what happens when you get buried. Don't worry about COVID-19 here, you know. They have burials here every day. Kind of scary, you know.
Yeah.
That's why I say you get married. We should go down that road, but
You want me to go down there?
I'm trying to see if there's another way around.
I have all-wheel drive.
Yeah, go ahead. It's just frozen anyways. So we're heading up to a grave right now. This is my sister says, don't go to Connecticut Hill. No, shoot. Good advice, you know. Good advice. So these were this used to be the open grave. She's buried in an open grave. What that means, it's like having a plot. They didn't have any money. They just buried you, you know. And it didn't cost anything.
Oh yeah.
So you're in the 1890s here, you know. Well, it must have been rough in 1800s.
Yeah. I can't imagine like how rough it might have.
It was rough. Her grave's at Ray. We could probably find her. It should be right over here. Okay, there's one tombstone.
Right over here.
Yeah.
Should I park or anything?
Oh, there it is, right there. I found it. Now, if you hear some gunshots.
Should I pull off to the side?
Yeah, no, right here is okay. Right here, right here. Right. If you hear some gunshots and Denny or me get killed, at least we're in the cemetery because that's the Witzburg and that's that's where you don't want to be, all right? So Denny could take this. We're going over with this lady. Oh, no, I'll take it. I'll take it because you got to read the description on it.
All right.
That's what happened. So I was in the Navy, right? So I can't read anymore. I went in smart and came out stupid. So we're going to go see touchdown. As you see the wind here. Now Denny's going to read this and she's really not a hero. See the guard over there? That's that guard over there. He's there 24 hours a day.
The guys I'm not
There's the guard over there. See him over there?
the guard?
Yeah, he's there 24 hours a day.
Oh, really?
We had a lot of people. This is the Civil War. These people went through hell. These are the Civil War. This is why you never get, when you're in war, become a prisoner.
Yeah.
They became a prisoner, and they had the prison camp next to the river. Yep, and it was hell.
Right over by the river.
These all died from diseases next to the river. Okay, so we're going over here, and this is an amazing woman. This is Elizabeth J. Adams. Yeah, Adams. She was a
Lear Green.
Yeah, she got married.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she got married. She came to Elmira. She's from
1841 to November 30th.
Yeah, this is how to read. We got to clean it. Okay, she was bondage in slavery in 1857.
Oh, Elizabeth Adams.
Yeah.
Her real name was Lear Green.
Lear Green. Yeah, she got married.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. All right. So she got married. She was in slavery in 1857. 17 years old, with the help of her future husband and mother-in-law, was placed in a how's this? Was placed in a seller's chest. See, they you know what a chest is, right?
Yeah.
That's what they put her in.
Wow. Yeah, it must have been pretty small.
Yeah, pretty small. Yeah. And I think she was there for 3 days. So they put her in a chest and it's shipping from Baltimore, Maryland, on a steamer to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. After 18 hours, she arrived in Philadelphia, and members of the Underground Railroad in this whole area back then helped her to escape to Elmira, New York. She was married to William Adams, lived in Elmira for 3 years in freedom before she died of complications in 1860. Consumption.
Yeah, she died from consumption.
Well, I was in the Navy. I went in smart and came out. Okay. At the great price our ancestors obtained freedom, but we are here, born free.
But we were born
so basically she was a slave.
Yeah.
She was a slave.
She escaped from the bondage of
They put her
1857.
They put her in at 17, she ran away, and they put her in a little chest. Put her on a steamship. Now wait, the steamship, they didn't just take her little chest and put it on the deck. She went all the way to the bottom.
Oh yeah.
And not only to the bottom, but they probably had stuff piled on top of her chest. You know, that's how they did it back. They just tossed it in. So she couldn't get out.
Yeah.
There's no way of getting out. It probably was darker than hell. And she was in there for 18 hours. Boy, I'd go crazy. I'd come out there, I'd just be crazy. Crazy. So this is where she's buried. So she's really not famous, but I would say she's more of a hero of civil rights, the way I see it. This is what you gotta do to escape slavery,
That's
bondage.
That's freedom, folks.
That's she's the you have all the freedom.
Did what she had to.
You have Rose Parks and everybody. I don't even think Rose Parks anybody stands up to her.
Yeah.
No way. Amazing. She probably got TB or something. Died of complications. She really had to. Elmira in the 1800s didn't exist here.
Oh yeah.
This was all just filth and dirt here.
Yeah, I can't even imagine what she might have went through, like all the stuff that she dealt with back then.
Oh, I can tell you it wasn't nice. Now this is what I think is great here. Here, you can take this. This is great. Now she was bound in slavery in the South, right? Ran away.
Yeah.
Came here to Elmira. But this is payback after death. You see what's behind us?
These are all the.
These are the same people that put her in slavery.
Yeah.
This is Civil War guys that surrendered. Cowards, I guess you call them. This is why you never surrender. But that is strange. These are the people that put her in slavery. And guess who's the head? Guess who's the head here? So it's like she's watching all
Lear
that,
Green,
you know?
Elizabeth J. Adams.
Yeah, it's like she's watching all that. You know, if her spirit look, there you go, you know? That's Civil War. So I got that payback in life. Become a slave, just pay the bastards back.
Yeah.
When I die, right? And that's what it is. It's amazing.
It was a much different time back then.
Yeah. And the good thing about it, they recognize her.
A lot of atrocities back then.
Normally they wouldn't even do this, but they recognize her achievement in civil rights and freedom, and she definitely went through. I can imagine what she went through.
So we're here at the gravestone of Elizabeth J. Adams. Lear Green was her actual name. She was born in 1841 and she died November 30th, 1860. Elizabeth Adams, whose real name was Lear Green, escaped from the bondage of slavery in 1857 when she was 17 years old. With the help from her future husband and mother-in-law, Lear was placed in a sailor's chest and shipped from Baltimore, Maryland, on a steamer to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. After 18 hours, she arrived in Philadelphia, and members of the Underground Railroad helped her to escape to Elmira, New York. She married William Adams and lived in Elmira for 3 years in freedom before she died of consumption in 1860. At a great price, our ancestors obtained freedom, but we were born free.
Imagine being in a little chest like that.
I can't even imagine being stuck in a sailor's chest like that.
It's little clothes in, and they probably locked it and had to put rope around it.
Yeah.
She did not get out.
Yeah.
It probably was horrifying. As you see, she won her freedom here, even though there was a lot of, stuff going on. She was free in Elmira during the times where slavery was, in the South.
She was free for 3 years.
She just said she recognized that, so she just stayed here. She said, "No, I ain't going. This is it."
Yeah.
Normally they go to Canada. No, this was it. This was a civil rights town.
Yeah, because one of the places that a lot of them would go to was up in Canada.
Oh yeah, they would run to Canada.
They would have to run to Canada to become free.
Yeah, there's no need. This is Elmira back then. They had the prison war camp for the, South, so they really didn't care about people running away. And believe it or not, one more thing, there's a house Jonesy's house was over there. He's a runaway slave,
Yeah.
and I guess he had a hard time. He hand dug these all himself.
Oh wow.
He buried everybody that would bring the dead down this road in a cart. They would drop them off right here. He would take them and bury them. So this is one man's. This is payback, I guess. He would have to dig those graves, and he dug all these graves by himself.
Jeez.
And he had like 10 soldiers a day dying. He used to live across the street. So this is, how do you like that? Imagine, he didn't have the, little shovel.
Oh yeah.
He had to go 6 feet, or maybe not 6 feet, but deep
Yeah,
enough.
because they didn't used to bury them
Well, they
full
didn't have
6 feet
coffins.
back then. I don't think, did
They
they?
just buried them.
Yeah, they just buried them in the ground.
They just dug a hole. And,
Yeah, they just buried them in a hole, basically.
If it was deep enough, they just
Yeah.
buried them and tossed them in. I mean, what are you going to do,
Yeah.
So that's it. We are not going to Mark Twain's grave. No, I don't care. No. No. No.